Just Desserts. My name is Renee Smith, and my guest today is Jerry Butler. Hi, Jerry.
Hi.
Well, we're going to talk about fractions today. How do you like fractions?
11 fractions.
Well, you used to use them in your job, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. And I didn't learn them in school, but then I got a job that required me to use fractions. I learned them the hard way. But
you have to when you use them every day, don't
that's
you?
That's right.
Well, we want kids to feel the same way about fractions that you do. And unfortunately, in my classroom at school, it wasn't always that way. And so if parents can help work on those skills with fractions, all the better.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to play a game today called Follow the Leader. And we're going to use double six dominoes. And we have taken out the zeros. Because we can't have a zero in a fraction.
Not going to work.
It doesn't work out to have zero pieces of something. Okay, so this is what our game board is going to look like, and this is called Follow the Leader. We're going to pick out of the pile of bones a fraction, and I have turned over 2/3, and we are going to make sure that it's a proper fraction where our smaller number is on the top, our numerator is smaller, and we're going to put that where the leader is. Okay? And now all of these are going to follow the leader.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to put them in the columns whether they are less than 2/3, equal to 2/3, or greater than 2/3.
Okay.
So as we draw, we're going to have to talk about and make a decision on which one of those
Where
columns
they
fit.
Okay.
Okay, so if I have 5/6, 5/6, this is bigger than half, but this is bigger than half as well.
Bigger than that, yeah.
And if I think about what this would look like if I were to draw this, let's say I have a cake, a rectangular cake. This would be, if kids have trouble determining which one's bigger and which one's smaller, then I can try, and these aren't going to be exact, and what we need to have kids understand is that in fractions, the pieces are all the same size. They should be equal
but when
in
we
size.
draw it, we're not that good at drawing sometimes.
Without grid paper. If I
Right.
had used grid paper, then I could be exact. So on this one, if I colored in this piece and this piece, I would have 2/3 of that cake.
Yeah.
But this one is 5/6. So now I have to make this in 6 pieces.
Sure.
So I'm going to cut it in half, and then 3 on each side would give me 6.
Yeah. That's pretty
So this time I would color in boom, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 6 pieces. And maybe I should have used a different color so it was really obvious.
Stands out,
but there's the picture of my 2/3 and my 5/6, which gives me a pretty good idea
visual
that 5/6 is greater than 2/3.
Yeah, and that helps the kid visualize that as well.
And I think that's really important that they can see
And you
that.
start to connect these two in your mind.
Right. So now you turn one
Okay,
over.
my turn. Ooh, I got lucky.
You got lucky. You got the whole number
I got
1.
a whole, but a whole is greater than any part, which that is a part of. So that goes in the greater than stack, right?
You're right.
Wow, I'm good.
And if I turn another one over, I got lucky too. I got 3/3, and that's the whole number 1, so it would go there as well.
Also, okay. My
Your
turn. Oh, now this is a smaller fraction, 2/6.
Because 2/6 will actually reduce to
1/3.
1/3. So it
And
would
that's obviously less than 2/3.
Right.
So that's going to go on the less than pile.
And if students had trouble with that, look at this. Here's 2 of our 6 pieces, and it goes exactly with this 1/3.
Right, gotcha.
So they could actually
And you
draw
could
that
draw
out.
that out too. And that drawing kind of helps them too, doesn't it?
I think it's really important that kids get the chance to use concrete manipulatives to draw pictures before they actually have to do that. What you did in your head, you did this in your head. You did 2/3. Oops, nope, sorry, 2/6. And you divided by 2 to get that 1/3 in your head.
But I've done it for years and years, and the kids wouldn't know that.
And kids need to be able to see it pictorially before they actually go to this abstract method.
It makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Okay.
Well, and so basically what you do is you continue until you've placed all of these and had that talk. But guess what? That doesn't mean that's the only way you can play the game, because every time you start over, you draw a different leader.
Starter.
So every time it can
And
be a
it's going
different
to be a different
configuration of the bones.
Cool.
Well, thanks for helping me out with Follow the Leader.
Yeah, it's fun.
You follow the leader pretty well.
I did. This time.
This time. Well, why don't you have some ice cream
yeah.
while I tell our people where they can get more information about this game.
Oh, I'll do that.
Join us again next time for another episode of Just Desserts. And you can find more information on My Kids Turn.